So, last night's episode of Monday Night Raw is in the books. We have October 17th, 2022's episode, and it was pretty enjoyable. It was pretty enjoyable. Some of the things I did miss a little bit, and I had to rewind because I had company over. But it was fine. It was fine. So let's go on ahead and immediately jump on into it. Go on ahead and set that beautiful like button ablaze for me. Mwah. Get yourself strapped in, a little locked in, and don't forget to subscribe and join the Zebra Gang, my friends. Follow me on the TikTok because we do a lot of wrestling shenanigans over there too. Go on, buddy. Go. 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 Run. Run to the couch. We can't have you here. Okay? Anyways, so starting off Raw, we immediately had boom. We had Bobby Lashley and Brock Lesnar having a big ass brawl. It was a thing. It was a thing, and I'm glad that they are finally actually getting into that whole thing after years and years and years and years and years and years of people wanting it. So that's pretty goddamn cool. I'm glad that they're finally doing it. We were also shown and told that this thing was happening. I don't really understand how this ended up coming up because I remembered the night before they just announced, oh, they were gonna fight each other, but I guess that ended up not being the case, and it turned into, yeah, we gotta have Dexter fight for a contract. As if he's not already under a contract, because if he wasn't, I'm pretty sure he would have to be like legitimately in jail. And then we got also shown that we were gonna look back at Bray Wyatt's stuff. It was pretty cool. But Bobby Lashley and Brock Lesnar is gonna be so much fun. They got their match announced for Crown Jewel, so that's gonna be interesting. That's probably the most interesting match that they've announced and shown so far. Then next up, we immediately went into the OC versus Chad Gable and wow, I can't remember his name. Otis! There we go. I was trying to think of Alpha Academy. I could not remember it for the life of me for some reason. But of course, the OC won against Alpha Academy because, you know, they just got back, of course. But we were quickly interrupted by a Judgment Day, and we kind of already knew that was going to happen considering Carlos Anderson and Luke Gallows, they returned to save AJ from Judgment Day, so we kind of knew that them going against each other was going to end up being a thing. So, yeah, but AJ ended up basically willing in Dominic to a match, and that was set for later on. Seth ended up coming out to basically talk shit, and we got yet again another appearance from Mustafa Ali, and I'm happy about that because I like this guy. I really do. He's really cool, and I think that he should have been way more in the fucking in the mix, dude. I really do think that and believe that. So I'm assuming that we're probably going to end up having a Seth Rollins Mustafa Ali feud later on, and that kind of was sort of confirmed later on in the night. You'll see, and we'll talk about that later. For some reason, JBL came. Don't know why that happened. But then we got Damage Control versus Damage Control, as in Io Sky and Dakota Kai versus Bianca Belair and Candice LeRae. Cool beans. It was interesting. For some reason, it felt like the crowd didn't care that much unless it was Bianca or Bayley saying or doing something on commentary. That was pretty much it. Pretty fun-ish match, I guess. I guess they're trying to get the point across that Candice LeRae and Bianca Belair are friends, so cool. Then we were shown The Miz trying to fake an injury so he didn't have to fight Dexter Lumis because he doesn't want to deal with them. That was funny because Matt Riddle and Mustafa Ali were in the back and they were just like, so he's hurt. And then they just kind of left him. They were just like, yeah, whatever, I guess. And that was also setting the seeds that Mustafa Ali and Matt Riddle were, you know, kind of friends. Later on, we were shown that Rhea Ripley is going to be on tonight's episode of NXT as Cora Jade's Pick Your Poison person. And I didn't know that Rhea Ripley had an injury. I just assumed that they just weren't having her wrestle, but apparently that was the case. JBL reintroduced Baron Corbin as Baron Corbin, so he's not Happy Corbin, broke-ass, bum-ass Corbin. He's just Baron Corbin now. So that's kind of cool. He then talked a lot of shit about Dolph Ziggler for whatever reason, and then Dolph and Baron Corbin had a match. Baron Corbin won. Dolph Ziggler did a very good job making everything that Baron Corbin did to him look good, as Dolphy Boy does very well. I wish that Dolph Ziggler would actually be put into a higher spot, take him out of the Dirty Dogs thing, and just let him be a top guy. I feel like he could. He looks good. He looks cool. He does cool things. He's very good at what he does. Let him, goddammit, please. We were shown Johnny Gargano being a child in a sense, because he taunted The Miz. He taunted The Miz and got him to basically prove himself that, haha, your knee's fine. Why are you lying to get out of the match? And that was that. I forgot that Cameron Grimes, he also was looking for a tag team or something to go to help him on NXT. Didn't know that that was a thing, but that happened. He approached the OC, AJ Styles, Carl Anderson, and Luke Gallows. Pretty cool, I guess. So seeing that on NXT, actually can't wait to see it. Basically, the way that they explained Baron Corbin going to Raw was it was a trade. Rey Mysterio got traded to SmackDown for Baron. Whatever. AJ had the match with Dominic. Basically, this was just Dominic's way of finally I think this is his first match since turning heel, I think. And this was basically just his chance to just kind of show, hey, he's a conniving, cheating bitch. He's gloaty. He's constantly egging on the crowd and whatnot. That's basically what this whole match was supposed to do, to try and get everybody to dislike him, and dislike him they definitely did, because he ended up winning by cheating, of course. Dexter Lumis and The Miz never had their match because WWE does this a decent amount. Dexter Lumis was coming out for the match. The Miz bum rushed him and beat the holy bejesus out of him with a chair, and match never happened. So we don't know if Dexter Lumis, the guy who is just kidnapping The Miz, we don't know whether or not he has a contract for sure or not, you know. We don't know. We're not sure. We're everybody is very unsure about it, and we need somebody to help. That's all I have to say about that. We were also, this is one of the parts that I guess I missed. Apparently next week we are getting Bianca versus Bayley, again, for whatever reason. Bayley also made a tip as to, where has Alexa Bliss been? Where has Asuka been? And stuff like that. And I'm assuming that that's supposed to set the seeds for Asuka to return, possibly, most likely, maybe, possibly, on SmackDown? Who knows? And to have Alexa Bliss end up being possibly, maybe, sort of, re-influenced back into Bray Wyatt's clutches. We got the return of Elias. The return of Elias it was. It was funny. It was funny. Matt Riddle came out talking about hitting his bong and stuff and wanting to play instruments with him and whatnot. Just comedy stuff. It was good, of course, because Elias is good. Matt is pretty damn good. They're fun together. I can see this kind of working. But then we had, I believe this was the main event, right? Seth versus Matt Riddle once again, but this time for the United States Championship, which we, as a unit, I'm pretty sure, all knew Seth was not about to lose right away. So, of course, we got Seth is still your United States champion. And I feel like that was obviously the good, smart choice. He then went on to try and basically murder Matt Riddle, to stomp him down. But good old Mustafa Ali came to help. And that's what I was meaning, that this is definitely going to turn to a Mustafa Ali Seth Rollins feud, and I'm very happy about that because Mustafa Ali is greatness, and I feel like he 100% should be the guy to take the title from Sethy Poo, and that's pretty much it, you know? I think I believe it. I believe it. I really do. I really do. But that was Raw, and I feel like it was pretty damn good. I feel like it was pretty damn good, even though I missed a couple of things. I literally could easily just gather those things and look at it on Twitter. Pretty damn good. I enjoyed it. It was a smooth drink. Very, very smooth drink. But yeah. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment room where you guys are in Supremo. But that's all that I got for you. That is Zebra, the best on YouTube. Sign the fuck off. Have yourselves a nice rest of your day and a nice juicy. Catch you again, goddamn child.